Hello students, today I will tell you about the higher order derivatives. If we differentiate any function more than once, then it is said to be higher order derivative. Let me explain it to you. Suppose there is a function y is equal to fx. Okay, today I am telling you higher order derivatives. Okay. So y is equal to fx is the given function, suppose, and if I differentiate it with respect to x, then it becomes y dy by dx is equal to f dash x. But you know students, we can write it as y dash also, and we can write it as y1. This is first order derivative. This is first order derivative. But if I differentiate this again with respect to x, then what does it become? Again differentiated with respect to x. It means d by dx. Again I am differentiating. किसको differentiate कर रही हूँ? Now I am differentiating this. Means dy by dx. Then what does it become? It becomes d square y on dx square. This is equal to second order derivative of y with respect to x. So here it would be written like f double dash x, or this is y double dash, or we can write it as y2. All these are the notation for second order derivative. And if I differentiate again this with respect to x, again means if I differentiate what this second order derivative with respect to x, then what does it becomes? It becomes third order derivative. This would be written like this: d cube y upon dx cube is equal to f triple dash x is equal to y triple dash is equal to y3. What does it represent? It represents third order derivative. Likewise, it will be continued. Okay. But in your syllabus, in class 12, your syllabus is confined up to your second order derivative. And today I am going to start sums of exercise 5.7 of NCERT book. And the students, I have written third question of your exercise 5.7. In this, we are to find out the second order derivative. So first of all, we will differentiate it with respect to x to get the first derivative. So it becomes dy by dx is equal to, this is 3 cos x, this is 3 cos, this is x cos x, sorry, this is x cos x. So here you can see two functions are in multiplication. So what should be done? Of course, product will be applied. So derivative of x is 1 cos x as it is, plus x would be written as x, and derivative of cos x would be written as minus sin x. Okay, so it is means minus x sin x we can write. Now again we are to differentiate it with respect to x. So it becomes like this. When I differentiate it again with respect to x, I will write down this is the second order derivative. Now derivative of cos x is minus sin x and minus. You can see here again two functions are in multiplication. So again I am going to apply the product rule here. So derivative of x is 1, but please be careful while doing it, because we will solve it in the by keeping it in the bracket. Otherwise there may be the error in the sign. So sin x will be written as it is. Fair. Now plus x will be written as it is, and derivative of sin x is cos x. Okay. So when we will open it, then it becomes minus sin x plus minus x cos x. So it would become minus 2 sin x minus x cos x. This is the second order derivative of this given function. And this is now this question number 5. Again we are to find the second order derivative. So differentiating with respect to x, this would become dy by dx. Again you can see here two functions are in multiplication. Again product rule will be applied. What is the derivative of x cube? 3x square. Now second function will be written as it is plus first function will be written as it is, and the derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So it becomes 3x square log x plus x square. Now I can write it like this. I can take out x square common. So it will become 3 log x plus 1. Okay. So this is dy by dx, but question is not completed here because I have to differentiate with respect to x to find out the second order derivative. So it becomes second derivative with respect to x of this. Again you can see two expressions are in multiplication here. So first of all I will take the derivative of this 2x, and this would be written as it is 3 log x plus 1 plus x square would be written as it is. Now I will take the derivative of this. This is 3 into log x ka derivative 1 upon x and plus 1, its derivative is 0. So this x will be cancelled by this. So it becomes 2x into 3 log x plus 2x because I am multiplying this with these two terms, plus this is cancelled. So this is 3x. Okay. So now it is 2 into 3. This is 6x log x. This would become first term, and 3x plus 2x is 5x. This is your second. Again there are two functions in multiplication. So first order derivative क्या होगा इसका? First of all we will find the derivative of this. और इसका निकालने के लिए if we compare it with the basic formula, we know that e raised to power x is the basic formula. So its derivative will be e raised to power x means e raised to power 6x, and whatever we have considered as x, now derivative of this. This function will be written as it is, okay, plus now this will be written as it is, and now the derivative of this. If we compare it with the basic formula, तो ये cos x है ना, cos x का derivative होता है minus sin x की जगह ये 3x है, और जिसे आपने x सपोज किया है 3x, उसका derivative 3 है. Okay, so what is common from here? You can see 6 and 3 है, तो 3 is common, e raised to power 6x, e raised to power 6x is common. So what is left here? 2 cos 3x minus sin 3x. This is your first order derivative, dy by dx. Okay, this is your dy by dx. Now again differentiating with respect to x to find out the second order derivative. So it becomes, now again there are two expressions in multiplication. So first of all we will find the derivative of this. So what would be the derivative of, because 3 is a constant, it would be written as it is, derivative of this, इसको आप x consider कीजिए, तो e raised to power 6x, and what is the derivative of 6x? That is 6. Okay, now write down it as it is. Now plus write down this 3e raised to power 6x as it is, and now we will write down the derivative of this. 2 will be written as it is, derivative of, now consider this is x, so cos x का derivative होता है minus sin, and this is 3x, और 3x का derivative 3 minus now derivative of sin, consider it x, so this is cos 3x, and the derivative of 3x is 3. Okay, let us simplify this now. It becomes from here and here, from both of these, what can we see? See, this 3e raised to power 6x is common, so take it out. Now 6 will be multiplied here inside. 6 2s are 12 cos 3x, 6 sin 3x. This I have already taken out common. So what is left here? Minus 6 sin 3x and minus 3 cos 3x. So what will be the final answer after this? After simplification, this is 12 cos 3x, this is minus 3 cos 3, this is 9 cos 3x, and this is minus 6 minus 12 sin 3x. So what is common from here? 3 is common from here. So 3 3s are 9, and now here 3 cos 3x minus 4 sin 3x. This is the final. हाँ जी, this is your question number 8. तो इसका फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव dy by dx is equal to 1 upon 1 plus this x square. और x का डेरिवेटिव we know that is 1 into 1. No need to write that. Now again differentiating it with respect to x. Again differentiating with respect to x. So it would become d square y by dx square, second order derivative. Now if I write it as 1 plus x square, because here in the numerator it is a constant, so we can write it as like this. So it becomes minus 1 into 1 plus x square raised to power minus 1. This is minus 1, this is minus 2. It would be written minus 2 into derivative of this base. जिसे हमने x पोज किया, तो इसका d by dx इसका लेंगे 1 plus x square का, तो it would become minus 1 upon 1 plus x square raised to power 2. To make this power positive, I have taken it to the denominator, and the derivative of this 1 का derivative 0. No need to write what is the derivative of x square, that is 2x. So this is your final answer, second order derivative. And students, in this question number 9, if I differentiate it with respect to x, so this would be, अब इसमें consider this is x. So what is the derivative of the log x? That is 1 upon x. So in at the place of x it is log x. So it would be written as log x into derivative of this log x. That is 1 upon, because here it is now x. So it is 1 upon dy by dx क्या आ गया आपके पास? This is 1 upon x log x. So I can write, because here in the numerator it is constant. So I can write it as x log x raised to power minus 1. Now I have to take the second order derivative. So again differentiating it with respect to x. So now, first of all, the power rule. Whenever there is a power, first of all we apply the power rule. According to power rule, this power will be written here and this power will be reduced by 1. So minus 1 minus 1, so it is minus 2. Now we will take the derivative of the base. Okay, so it is x log x, and you can see here, students, in the base there are two functions in multiplication. So when we take the derivative of this base, then the product rule will be applied. So that we will take in our next step. So what does it become? It is minus 1 upon x log x raised to power 2 into, when I take the derivative of this, so derivative of x is 1, log x would be written as it is, plus x is as it is, and the derivative of log of x is 1 upon x. It would be cancelled. So what is your final answer? Second order derivative, that would become, so this is minus outside, and log x plus 1 means 1 plus log x raised to power, upon x log x whole square. Okay. Now 10th question of this exercise, when we differentiated with respect to x to get the first order derivative, तो देखो अगर ये साइन बेसिक फॉर्मूला से कंपेयर करते हैं तो दिस इज साइन ऑफ लॉग एक्स, सो आई कैन कंसिडर दिस इज योर एक्स. So what is the derivative for sin x? That is cos x. So what is x? I have supposed this is log x, and now whatever I have supposed what that is log x, so we need to take the derivative of this log x also. Okay, so when I take the derivative of this log x, it becomes into 1 by x. So what is your dy by dx? That is equal to cos of log x raised to power upon x. So again differentiating with respect to x, what does it become? This is like this. Quotient rule will be applied here. So I will take the derivative of this cos of log x, that is minus sine of log x into derivative of log x, that is 1 upon x, into this first function का derivative लिया into second function as it is minus Now cos of log x will be written as it is into derivative of x, that is 1. First function I have written as it is. Now the derivative of this second function, okay, upon this square of this function. X is cancelled, so you are left with minus sine of log x, and from here also minus common. So plus cos of log x upon x square. And the students, up to question number 10. These were very easy questions. Means you can see just the introduction of your second order derivative was there. But now from question number 11 onwards, those type of questions are starting. Which type of questions comes in your board exams? So let us do these questions. If y is equal to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x, this is already given to you, and you are to prove that this equation, second order derivative of this plus y equal to 0. Let us start it. Okay. So if I differentiate it with respect to x, differentiating with respect to x, so dy by dx is equal to 5 is constant, its derivative is minus sin x, so minus 5 sin x minus 3 sin x का डेरिवेटिव हो गया cos x. अगेन डिफरेंशिएटिंग इट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x. अच्छा, इसको आप नंबर 1 लिख दीजिए. जो भी क्वेश्चन है ना, नेम दैट एज 1. सपोज मैं यहाँ से लिख देती हूँ इसको. सपोज माय सॉल्यूशन इज स्टार्टेड हियर. दिस इज y इज इक्वल टू 5 cos x minus 3 sin x, and I have named it 1. Okay. Again differentiating with respect to x, then it becomes this. minus 5 sin x का डेरिवेटिव cos x minus 3 cos x का डेरिवेटिव minus sin x, so it becomes like this. From here we can take out from here what is, if I take to this side d square y upon dx square, so it would become 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. If you compare it with your x, this question, then it is equal to y. You can see it. So this is d square y upon dx square plus y equal to 0 using 1. Hence it is proved. And the students, in question number 12, it's given that y is equal to cos inverse x, and we are to find the derivative in terms of y alone. y की टर्म्स में सिर्फ आपने ये क्वेश्चन लिखना है. चलिए शुरू करते हैं. तो सॉल्यूशन है y is equal to cos inverse x. Okay. So this y, if I differentiate it with respect to x, then it becomes d. हाँ जी, तो differentiating it with respect to x, तो ये हो जाएगा dy by dx is equal to minus 1 upon 1 minus x square. Okay. Now I can put the value of x from here. यहाँ से देखिए जरा, अगर मैं इसको लिखूँ तो y is equal to cos inverse x है ना, तो what it would become, cos y is equal to cos of cos inverse x. अगर मैं दोनों साइड cos ले लेती हूँ तो ये क्या हो जाता है, x की वैल्यू cos y आ जाती है. तो that value I am substituting here. So dy by dx is equal to minus 1 upon 1 minus x square, then 1 minus cos square y. What does it become? It becomes minus 1 upon this sin square y, and sin square y is in the square root. Then what does it become? It becomes dy by dx is equal to minus 1 upon sin y. So it becomes dy by dx is equal to minus cosec y. Okay, minus cosec y, name it 1. Now again differentiate it with respect to x, then what does it become? d square y upon dx square, that is equal to minus cosec y का डेरिवेटिव minus cosec y cot y. So it becomes cosec y cot y, cosec y cot y. So this is your second order derivative in terms of this, in terms of y only. If I simplify this, then it would be cot y is cos y upon sin y. So it can be written as this is cosec square y cos y also. It could be written in this way. इसका आंसर ये भी लिख सकते हैं, इसका आंसर हम ये भी लिख सकते हैं. यहाँ पर हमसे थोड़ी सी एरर हो गई. देखिए हम डिफरेंशिएटिंग विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स कर रहे हैं, तो हमने इसको डिफरेंशिएट किया माइनस, फिर माइनस कॉसेक वाई कॉट वाई. अब y का डिफरेंशिएशन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x dy बाई डी एक्स भी तो लेना पड़ेगा हमें, है ना, नहीं तो गलत हो जाएगा. तो dy बाई डी एक्स इज माइनस कॉसेक वाई. सो दिस इज माइनस कॉसेक वाई इंटू माइनस कॉसेक वाई. तो अब ये क्या बन जाएगा, डी स्क्वायर वाई अपॉन डी एक्स स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू माइनस cosec y into cosec y cosec square y and cot y. This would be your final answer. हाँ जी, alternative method है इसका. y is equal to cos inverse x and we want to find out this second order derivative of this in terms of y only. तो हम क्या करते हैं, इसको ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं. x is equal to cos y हो गया, x चेंज कर रहा है, ये cos y हो गया. अब इसका पहले x, क्योंकि ये y हमने अलग कर दिया. इन टर्म्स ऑफ y I am going to differentiating with respect to y, not in terms of with respect to x. I am differentiating. Take care. I have written differentiate with respect to y. So dx by dy हो गया. cos y का differentiation minus sin y and y का differentiation with respect to y is 1. Okay. Now take the reciprocal. Taking reciprocal. So it would become now dy by dx. क्योंकि जब मुझे सेकेंड ऑर्डर लेना है डेरिवेटिव, तो ये हो जाएगा माइनस वन अपॉन साइन वाई, है ना. वन अपॉन साइन वाई इज इक्वल टू माइनस कॉसेक वाई. ओके, सो दिस इज dy by dx इज इक्वल टू माइनस कॉसेक वाई. क्योंकि जब आपको सेकेंड ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव y का चाहिए विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, तो y ऊपर ही चाहिए हमें y. तो अभी अगर आपने dx अपॉन dy किया, तो टेक इट्स रेसिप्रोकल टू गेट दिस y हियर, so that we can take its second order derivative, again differentiating with respect to x, that we have already done in the previous type also. And the students, in this 13th question, this expression is given and you are to prove that x square y2 means second order derivative of y with respect to x, plus x y1 means first order derivative, means dy by dx, plus y equal to 0. Okay, so let us differentiate it with respect to x first of all. That is y1. अब मैं इसको dy by dx की जगह y1 लिखूंगी. So this is 3 cos का डेरिवेटिव minus sin of log x, and what is the derivative of log x? Chain rule के accordingly 1 upon x, plus 4 साइन ऑफ लॉग एक्स. इसको x माना, जैसे यहाँ पर इसको x माना था, तो cos का माइनस साइन दिस इनटू लॉग एक्स का 1 अपॉन x. लाइकवाइज हियर 4 cos ऑफ लॉग एक्स. अब लॉग एक्स का डेरिवेटिव 1 अपॉन x. y1 is equal to, if I take students, let me tell you one thing. This is, you can say, tip or key points while solving such type of questions. We would never like to take the second order derivative if there is any expression in the denominator. We will take it to the right hand side, to the other side of the equal to sign, because it is easier to differentiate by taking the product rule rather quotient rule. Okay, तो हम इसको product rule में अप्लाई करेंगे. अगर तो ये क्या है, अदरवाइज तो दिस इज माइनस साइन ऑफ log x अपॉन x प्लस 4 cos ऑफ log x अपॉन x. ये अपॉन x एलसीएम आ गया दोनों का, x x की तरह. तो वी आई एम गोइंग टू टेक दिस x टू दिस साइड. इसको इधर लेंगे, क्योंकि अगर ये यहीं पर रहता है तो मुझे यहाँ क्वोशिएंट रूल अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, एंड दैट इज लेंथी. जस्ट टू मेक माई कैलकुलेशंस इजियर आई एम टेकिंग इट टू दिस. ओके, नाउ अगेन डिफरेंशिएटिंग विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x. डिफरेंशिएटिंग विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x. अब प्रोडक्ट रूल लगेगा इसमें. x का डिफरेंशिएशन 1 एंड y1 as it is plus x as it is, y1 का डेरिवेटिव y2 is equal to second order derivative of this y is y2. Now माइनस 3 साइन का डेरिवेटिव, इसको x मान लीजिए, cos ऑफ log x का डेरिवेटिव दिस, प्लस 4 cos ऑफ log x का डेरिवेटिव माइनस साइन ऑफ log x, इसको x माना ना, माइनस साइन ऑफ log x इंटू 1 अपॉन x, log x का डेरिवेटिव इंटू 1 अपॉन x. If I take LCM of this, इसको ऐसे लिख लीजिए upon x. If I take LCM of this and this, x and x, again it is x. So let me write it in the simplified form. Then it becomes minus and minus, from here and here minus common, 3 cos of log x plus 4 sin of, because I have taken this minus common, log x upon x, and this x I am shifting to this side again. Okay, so what does it become then? It becomes xy1 plus x square y2 is equal to minus 3. When you will shift this x to this side, इस x को अगर आप इधर ले जाते हो तो आप ये देखिए 3 cos of log x plus 4 sin of log x, 3 cos of log x plus 4 sin of log x, this is equal to what? This is equal to your y. So this is minus 3y using 1. So it becomes xy1 plus x square y2 plus 3y equal to 0, and this was what to be proved. If you write it here and it comes here, this is you. This was given to be proved. It is only y here, so it is minus, so it is plus y here, not 3y. क्योंकि यहाँ 3 तो है नहीं ना बाहर, तो it is only y. And the students, in this question A is given this, and you are to prove that this, this is y is given equal to this, and you are to prove this. तो हम इसमें क्या करते हैं? This is your y, that is a e raised to power mx plus b raised to power mx. Okay. So first of all I am going to differentiate it with respect to x. So differentiating with respect to x, so this is y1, yeah, dy by dx, because here it is given in the terms of dy by dx, so I am writing it in the same manner. तो a e raised to power mx का डेरिवेटिव e raised to power mx और mx का डेरिवेटिव m. Likewise here also b n e raised to power nx, क्योंकि e raised to power nx का डेरिवेटिव e raised to power nx, nx का डेरिवेटिव m. Now this is number 1, this is number 2. Again I am differentiating with respect to x. Okay, so this becomes d square y by dx square is equal to a m square e raised to power mx plus, because a m is constant I have written as it is, and when you take the differentiation of e raised to power mx, e raised to power mx, और जब mx का डेरिवेटिव लेंगे तो m आ जाएगा, तो m into m square हो गया. तो यहाँ पर भी ऐसे b n e raised to power nx का डेरिवेटिव e raised to power nx, और nx का डेरिवेटिव n आएगा, तो ये n square हो जाएगा. Okay, now I am going to substitute, because sometimes it becomes easy to put the values of this y dy by dx and d square y by dx square here to prove that this is equal to 0. Now I am taking here whatever is to be proved है ये, to be proved, this is to be proved. Okay, and I am taking the left hand side of this. This is d square y by dx square minus m plus n y plus m n y. Okay, so what is d square y by dx square? This is a m square e raised to power mx plus b n square e raised to power nx minus m plus n. What is y? Y is a into e raised to power mx plus b into e raised to power nx plus m n. This was, I think, dy by dx. Let me check. It is dy by dx. Sorry, this is dy by dx in the question. So dy by dx is a m. It is dy by dx here, and it is b n. Okay, I am putting the value of this dy by dx from 2, and now m n into y. Y is from here a e mx plus b e nx. Now I will simplify it. I will open it and prove that this is equal to 0. this I have written as it is. First of all, I will multiply minus m with this. Minus m, so minus a m square e m x minus m, अब इससे भी मल्टीप्लाई होगा तो माइनस बी एम एन ई रेज टू पावर एन एक्स. अब माइनस एम इससे मल्टीप्लाई होगा माइनस ए एम एन ई रेज टू पावर एन एक्स. अब माइनस एन इससे भी मल्टीप्लाई होगा तो माइनस बी एन स्क्वायर ई रेज टू पावर एन एक्स. अब ये एम एन इधर भी मल्टीप्लाई होगा एम एन ए ई रेज टू पावर एम एक्स. फिर एम एन इससे भी मल्टीप्लाई होगा एम एन बी ई रेज टू पावर एन एक्स. तो अब आप देखिए क्या कैंसिल हो रहा है. ये तो आपको दिख रहा है बी एम एन ई रेज टू पावर एन एक्स. ये प्लस और माइनस भी कैंसिल हो रहे हैं. ऐसे ये भी कैंसिल हो रहा है इससे. तो दिस इज ऑल्सो कैंसिल. और क्या कैंसिल हो रहा है बी एन स्क्वायर ई एन एक्स माइनस बी एन स्क्वायर ई एन एक्स. सो दिस इज कैंसिल बाय दिस and of course this is cancelled by this. So this is equal to 0. That is equal to your right hand side. So in this way also we can do it. And the students, your question is e raised to power y x plus 1 is equal to 1 is given and you are to show that second order derivative is equal to square of the first order derivative. So I am differentiating it with respect to x. So it becomes, first of all I am taking the derivative of this e y का derivative e y और y का derivative because we are differentiating with respect to x. So it becomes like this x plus 1 as it is plus e y as it is. Now derivative of x plus 1 is 1 equal to derivative of 1 is 0. So what is, now you can take this d e y dy by dx. Now this will be dy by dx. You can take out e y common. So what is left here? Dy by dx into x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay. So now either e raised to power y is equal to 0. That is impossible. So it means only this portion is 0. So dy by dx x plus 1 equal to 0. This implies dy by dx is equal to minus 1 upon x plus 1. This is number 1. I am substituting it here. Now what does it become? Now again differentiating with respect to x. तो डी स्क्वायर वाई बाई डी एक्स स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू, पहले हम इसको सिंप्लीफाइड फॉर्म में लिख लेते हैं. वी कैन राइट इट, सपोज आई कैन राइट इट एज दिस इम्प्लाइज डी वाई बाई डी एक्स इज इक्वल टू माइनस 1 इंटू एक्स प्लस 1 रेज़्ड टू पावर माइनस 1. बिकॉज हियर इट इज अ कांस्टेंट सो आई कैन टेक इट लाइक दिस. अब इसका डेरिवेटिव लेंगे माइनस 1 तो ये है इंटू दिस पावर विल कम हियर माइनस 1 and x plus 1 raised to power your minus 2 into x plus 1 का derivative. So d square y by dx square, you can see here it is minus 1 into minus 1 upon x plus 1 raised to power minus 2. If you write it like this, देखो अगर आप इसको देखो minus 1 upon x plus 1 into, sorry this is 2 हो गया ना, it has come to this side, तो 2 हो गया. तो 2 को if you split like this x plus 1, so what is it by 1 by using 1. तो dy by dx किसके इक्वल था माइनस 1 अपॉन x plus 1 का, तो वहाँ से यूज करते हैं आप. तो d स्क्वायर y by dx स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू dy by dx into dy by dx. So what does it become? So this is d square y by dx square is equal to dy by dx whole square. Hence it is proved. But students, you might have seen that I have taken this factor is equal to 0. I have avoided that this is equal to 0. मैंने इसको avoid किया ना, e raised to power y is not equal to 0. I told you. Otherwise आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं. This is not, क्यों? क्योंकि देखो e raised to power y क्या है? e raised to power y is equal to 1 upon x plus 1 है ना? तो अब एक बात बताइए, when in the numerator there is 1, how it is possible for it to be equal to 0? It is impossible. So that's why this is not equal to 0. I have taken this factor only equal to 0. हाँ जी. So y is equal to here tan inverse x raised to power 2 and we have to bring this expression. this equality. We have to prove this. So differentiating it with respect to x, so it becomes dy by dx, पावर 2 आपकी बाहर आ गई, tan इनवर्स x हो गया और इसकी पावर 1 कम होगी, इनटू डेरिवेटिव ऑफ दिस 1/1 plus x square. Now again we need to differentiate it with respect to x. Well, because as I told you, it is difficult to differentiate it when it is in what form? Division form. But whenever you find it in the division form, take it to this side just to make our calculations easier. So because product rule, to apply the product rule is easier for us. Now I will again differentiate, again differentiating with respect to x. So what is the derivative of this? 1 plus x square by 2x. It would be written as it is, plus now it would be written as it is, and derivative of this d square y by dx square is equal to 2 upon, and the derivative of tan inverse x 1 upon x square. Now x का derivative into 1, no need to write, लिख भी दीजिए तो कोई फर्क नहीं. Now I will take this to this side and I will multiply it here. So it becomes 2x 1 plus x square dy by dx. Okay, plus 1 plus x square is already here. 1 plus x square would come here. So it becomes square of 1 plus x square into d square y by dx square equal to 2. dy by dx means y1. d square y by dx square means y2. I think it is equal to this. Now you can see, hence it is proved. Now with this question, your sums of exercise 5.7 are over. In my next lecture, I will explain you what is the Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's mean value theorem.